Shalom. My name is Yehoshua Ya'acov. This is made from Jerusalem. I'm an American citizen. I live here for the past 22 years. I'm a didactic scientist, the author of the New Economic Paradigm, the Integration of Labor. Shalom to Gary, Indiana. Now I support Barack Obama, and this is why. The plan and program to restore the American dream, the preference of Main Street over Wall Street, is to develop and implement in America a world-class global technological infrastructure to make America the most competitive economy in the world for the next century ahead, and in particular to create tens of millions of sustainable domestic content jobs with indexed salaries, incomes to the workers, to the people, to retrain, to retool the entire U.S. workforce, to retrain and re-educate it. The average indexed income will be double, and it will eventually triple. The value of the dollar will triple. The gross domestic product, presently running at over 10 trillion, will triple before years 18 to 20, and be running above 30 trillion. The trade deficit will be eliminated. The project will be mandated by Congress. It will require an investment of $4 to $5 trillion, and it will be based upon the model and science and technology of the New Economic Paradigm. Humanomics in general is the framework of that science and technology, and the particular model is the integration of labor, which is the New Economic Paradigm. I'm its author. And I'm the author of the trilogy Humanomics, and also of the central organizing principle of Humanomics, which is the new cognitive science behavioral paradigm, receive it to give. These are the underlying sciences, the white space science of Humanomics, combining cognitive behavioral science and economics. This is what the world-class technological infrastructure will be based on. It will reach out and involve participation of the labor force of America, the AFL-CIO, will formally endorse it, as will the DNC, the Democratic National Committee. Will be the platform of the presidential campaign that Barack Obama runs upon, and we have to be ready for a very, very significant global change, and America's got to lead from the front, and there's no going back. There's going to be no Rust Belt jobs in America. The remaining 20% of the economy in Rust Belt will be retrofitted to the LDCs when halfway through the technological infrastructure. There will be tens of thousands of jobs being created, sustainable jobs being created by the 12th and 13th month into the project. It will be mandated. The investment, as I said, will require about $4 to $5 trillion. About 60% of that will come from strategic partners in the G9, the EU, Japan, and others that also want to participate, but nonetheless it will make America the most competitive economy for the next century, and Americans in general, in all of the 50 states will be averaging from year 8 to year 10 and beyond incomes indexed double the present levels, with the dollar's purchasing power having doubled by the end of the first decade of the project, and tripling by the years 17 and 18. The macro econometric model suggests a number of variables. I don't go into the details, but this is a win-win situation. This is the vision, this is the plan, the program, and this is the message to Gary, Indiana. This is my life's work, and I've worked very hard for many decades, and it's not a coincidence that the God of the cosmos brings along a leader of the quality, character, ethics, and morality of Barack Obama. Okay, so let's together get behind him. Let's elect him president. Let's develop for the United States, for America and Americans. Let's get him elected, and make the new national U.S. policy and mandate it in law to develop for America a world-class global technological infrastructure based upon the new economic paradigm, the integration of labor, and as derives from the new East-West convergence model, which is Humanomics, and significantly we have to be ready for global change, because that's where we are in history. And by 2012, we're not going to recognize the world in relation to 2008. And the Soviet Union, communism collapsed. In Yugoslavia, communism collapsed. There's 22 countries of communism don't exist anymore, despite all the denial and clinging to ground zero. In America, the Twin Towers. In Israel, Zionism collapsed. 7 other countries, sorry, their local reality has collapsed. The world is changing fundamentally. And the East-West convergence model is Humanomics, the new economic paradigm, structurally transforming the American economy, based upon Humanomics in general and its two paradigms in particular. Again, the integration of labor and receiving to give. I'm the author of both. I endorse this message. I endorse Barack Obama for President of the United States, and I authorize his use of the formidable portfolio of intellectual property that I've developed over a number of decades and is owned by my company Macrotech, to be developed and applied in America. We have every reason to expect and believe that John Sweeney and the Executive Council of the FLCI will endorse it, as will the Congress of the United States, will mandate. We have every reason to expect that it will mandate in law the development of a world-class global technological infrastructure based upon the new economic paradigm. Having said all of this, it follows naturally that the EU will also mandate participation of its member states, now expanding into the Balkan states, the Eastern Bloc. But the most significant change that I think is most blessed is not only will the American economy transform itself structurally and go on to really greatness in world-class achievement, but it's going to be a situation where when it rains, all the boats rise. And the particular metaphor here is referring to the LDCs. There will be, in the out years of from 16 to 20, a massive, massive surplus in the trillions of dollars in the U.S. economy, and it is my fervent wish and dream and hope that all of my efforts will be rewarded by the transfer of that wealth to the LDCs to raise men and mankind out of the misery and poverty that America has been blessed with today and will be blessed with by an order of magnitude in the decades to come. This is the vision, this is the program and the content. We bless you from Jerusalem. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov. Blessings to you, Barak, and to Michelle, and to the girls, to your family, community. Blessings to Gary, Indiana. It's a different world. We're going forward, we're not going backward. The industrial era is over. The jobs of the past will not be coming back, but there will be far better and much better paying jobs, and secure and sustainable. The previous bias of Wall Street over Main Street is anathema of man and mankind's exile. We're now in the quantum reality of redemption, which is receiving to give. We're going to end the denial. We're going to deconstruct the collapsed local reality. We're going to deprogram the mind of exile. We're going to atone, restore, and heal, and we're going to go forward and bless men and mankind. So, folks, the word is change, and we're talking, this ain't Bob the Builder, and we're not talking about change we can believe in. Of course we believe in the change that Barak is talking about. This Humanomics and the new economic paradigm is the change we can inhabit, and we will inhabit. And now, let's, as Thoreau said, it's okay to build castles in the sky. Now we have to put foundations under them, and we will. And that's the new plan and program for 2009. Thank you. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov from Jerusalem, and blessings to you, Barak, and your family, and your community, and Americans. And again, Gary, Indiana, thank you for hosting this video and listening. Shalom from Jerusalem.